maybe some of y'all was waiting on me to do this video. I just had an elephant here. That shit had powder and everywhere. But Dr. Umar, how come these Cardinals get an elephant ear and get gone? Don't look at the single mother. Don't look at the hoes. Get in and get out. But Dr. Umar went in on Shannon, Sharpe, and Charles Barkley for defending Caitlin Clark and LeBron James. You know, some niggas gonna be like, yeah, Shannon right. Umar right. Look here, dude. When Umar addressed his niece, Marion White Zaddy, when Umar started holding females accountable, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. See, I'm not just gonna be, LeBron right. How about that? She the reason people watching. I don't care what the Chicago Sky tickets say. I don't care what they say. Until they say they doing gates like Caitlin Clark doing across the league, LeBron like, I want these women out my damn pocket. Y'all do know the NBA been bankrolling the WNBA, and the WNBA players ain't been doing shit but talking shit, excuse my language, talking ish about the NBA players. Oh, we need to get paid like them, and they don't be calling us by our first name. They call us by our numbers, and they don't respect, and all this, man, them. I'm telling y'all, bruh, and in the wise words of one of my subscribers, Dolomite, we no longer gonna be these women bulletproof vests. I'm sorry. We no longer gonna do that over here. So if y'all don't like that, people say, oh man, on Facebook, you sounding real coonish talking about vote for Donald Trump. You damn right. If that's what you want to call me, okay, y'all feel a little bit better because Joe Biden is hiding his true intentions undertone wise. You know, Trump, they to y'all is out. But he done paid black people mortgages off, all types of stuff, right? Every rapper was saying, I want money like Donald Trump. But you know what? It's a different conversation for a different day. I'm doing what's in the best interest of the ninja pockets. How about that? Well, it ain't no different. It is a different. We was living with Trump. Trump was giving money out left and right. We wouldn't have been giving all that money to the Ukraine on mamas. We in bed with Russia, so what? If that's true, hey, at least we won't have to worry about going to war with them. You know? Y'all let Ursa come over here and colonize y'all. Oh, all that feminism and rainbow crap, it did, dog. It did like the black people in that situation. But nonetheless, yeah, I'm gonna talk about LeBron. Oh, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron want them women out his pocket. How about that? We got to give a percentage of our revenue or a little bit of our revenue for them, but they keep disrespecting and talking ish about us. Just like Dr. Umar. He be in here pandering to black women, and black women be talking bull-ish to him. He no different than a pulpit pastor. I was watching Harley Initiative. It's a podcast, you know, where they got a lot of Christian brothers on there. Sometimes Anton James will pop up on there, and they'd be looking at him like he crazy. That's how you know he's saying a lot of truth, right? Shout out to Anton James. He's from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. And if he wasn't no good, I wouldn't shout him out. But, you know, and they were saying, you know, I seen the Instagram post where they on YouTube too, shout out to them, that why men don't go to church. Man, they had all these different beating around the bush answer. Man, because the pastors pander to women. It was somebody on social media said that when they had went to church and the pastor said, you know, he said all the single men stand up in the church. And they need y'all, and he said they all stood up. He said y'all need to marry these single mothers, and half of them and most of them walked up out the church. Rightfully so. But oh yeah, LeBron, you know, he's saying they are the reason watching Caitlin. Before this, did y'all care about Asia Wilson? Did y'all care about that beautiful sister in Connecticut, son, Dejana? No. Did Kim Kardashian come in with Skims? No, she got a $20 million shoe deal, and none of the black players do. Well, hey, y'all figure that out. Y'all figure that out. She good for business. So don't fumble the bag. Keep building on this. Use her to elevate your status higher than her. But no, y'all want to be jealous. Y'all want to be spiteful. Y'all want to be hateful. Y'all want to mess up the bag and stay in the NBA players' pocket and talking ish about the NBA players while you in their pocket. You don't support the game. Now these niggas gotta take part of their time in their summer to come act like they want to watch the game. Niggas don't want to watch that. Let's keep it real. People ain't started watching till Caitlin Clark. No championship. Nobody's watching till Caitlin Clark. Let's keep it real. If Caitlin Clark didn't exist, y'all wouldn't be saying Angel Reese. Y'all be talking about Angel Reese showing her punani on the internet in her little bodysuit and calling us feminists for sexualizing her and she showing her body parts off. Get out of here. Where's Dr. Umar's wife at? He do all this pandering for black women. Okay, where your wife at? Why your niece with white zaddy? Just like white zaddy, come on, sunshine. All these hardcore black panderers, or black panderers to women, or a lot of these pro-black dudes on the internet. And shout out to Philip Scott, because he married. So I mess with Philip Scott in the African diaspora. Okay? He married. But a lot of these other dudes, I ain't gonna say their name, they ain't even married. They talk about tricking and hitting and getting cheeks, and these niggas damn near 50, y'all married, but y'all talking about how black men need to marry black women and be with black women. Well, y'all tricking to get ass. So how your message not gonna match your actions? Like, man, Martin Luther King getting up there and talk about we gotta be strong and black people, and then he shooting dice with the Klan behind the church. Get up out of here. Yeah, I said that. Clip it, whatever. Y'all get the drift of what I'm saying. And then he said, well, Shannon, skip Shannon, Sharpe, and them. I forget what he said Shannon Sharpe said. I think it was amongst the lines that the black players are jealous of Caitlin Clark. No, I agree with Umar on that one. All the women are jealous of Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. And that's why they ain't let her on the USA Olympic team. All the women are jealous of Caitlin Clark. Women are some jealous, hating ass creatures. That's why they can't keep no friends. Women are jealous creatures. Y'all do know this, right? They jealous. The jealousy and envy come even more when it's women. And it's dudes they don't have no feelings for. When they marry the safe provider guy, that's why they able to cheat on him, go to court, take all his money, and don't have no remorse on their face. They never really cared about you. Let alone loved you, liked you, they used you, playboy. These women don't love you, bro. Y'all need to be thinking these women love you because they give you some half-ass punani. If you see the punani she was giving some of the dudes she liked, she doing the spinner-rooney and she bagging it up, and she just laid there with you. But you know what? Let me not get off topic here. And I mess with Shannon, but it is what it is. But I disagree. I agree with Umar. No, it just ain't women that's black women. All them women jealous. Diana Taurasi is the one that tipped her off. If y'all pay attention, Diana Taurasi was the one that was like, well, I think she gonna have a hard time in the WNBA. Diana Taurasi, I'm telling you, a lot of those women, somehow, I don't know if they had a CC, email chain, or they had text messages, they colluded to do this to this girl. And Umar said, well, she didn't do nothing to deserve this. You damn right. You damn right. That's my thing. I was right and was wrong. So when y'all say I go hard on Ryan Garcia and I go hard on, I call it. I call it how it is. You say you call it how it might be. I call it how it is. She ain't do nothing. And I'm all thinking, what she do? My whole thing is if you got somebody bringing the bag to the table, use the opportunity to level up. Don't destroy the opportunity. Use it. Use the opportunity. Y'all cry about how y'all don't got endorsements. Y'all cry about how y'all ain't got no money. Nobody come to see y'all. People are only coming and watching because of Caitlin Clark. It's not Angel Reese. If she was that important, she would have been the number 2 pick in the draft. She was like number 7. Nobody want to see, let me say this. A lot of y'all brothers scared to say this. A lot of y'all brothers don't want to say this. Because we supposed to be brothers. We supposed to protect our sisters. But our sisters ain't supposed to do nothing back. They love the Rainbow Gang. They love Brad. They love Hector more than they love us. They tell us that all the time. The majority and not the minority. The majority, not the minority. We're going to have this conversation today. Oh, me and CJ, so call me what you want to call me. I don't care. I'm calling it how it is. We can't be living in pro-blackness and our women living in non-pro-blackness. They advocating to delete black babies. They advocating for divest. Cool, I don't care. But don't act like the energy gonna be reciprocated. I'm not saving the last Keisha. This ain't saving the last dance. I ain't saving the last Keisha at all. I find a good black woman. I don't. It is what it is. If I gotta get a Becky, I gotta get a Maria, Chingong, Chun-Li, forget all that. Right? But all these men sit here and advocate for these women. And I don't know why I look like the military in front of me, but I'm gonna go ahead and slow down. I don't feel like we pose that we advocate for them, and the NBA players advocate. They wear these orange hoodies, they wear their jerseys, they come to their game, and they still talking ish. We deserve to be equal. We deserve to make the same money. How did I end up in traffic? But we deserve to do this. We deserve to be on par with the men. No, you don't. The numbers say this. The numbers say that. If more of the women came to support the WNBA, we wouldn't have no issue, because wherever the women at, the guys gonna be. Trust me. Why guys go to the club? Because the women come to the club. It's the only reason why guys they come to clubs, stand around and fight. Nah, man. You know, some dudes come to fight, but they come for the women. That's why women get in free and get in half off. Or even after 12, they getting in free. After 10, whatever it is. I ain't been to the club in years. But that's what it is. But Caitlin Clark is blinging the bag. Don't destroy her. Level up off of her. And then you want to come back and destroy her. I don't care. But you can't get mad when somebody infuses excitement and money into a league. And this ain't gonna do nothing but make her tougher. She make it through this, she gonna be greater. But you can't get mad if the Klan came in or a racist came in and gave your family $1 billion. You ain't gonna take it because with no stipulations. You ain't gonna take it because of where it came from. Y'all begging for reparations. And 9 times out of 10, the people that'll give you reparations is, same as them. Let's be real. Well, CJ, how can we beg for something that's owed to us? Look here, if y'all been asking for something for over 100 years and you ain't got it, what it's called? Begging, right? Okay. Old or not old, y'all begging. And I'm always go back to this. I forget what movie. It's just The Irishman with Jack Nicholson talking in the beginning, where he say only problem he got with black people is that they cry and complain too much and beg too much and just don't take what's theirs. There you go. So he can get at Barkley. Oh, Barkley loves Snow Bunny. So what? I don't like Charles Barkley, some of the stuff he say. We all know what Barkley is, and Barkley don't care. Most people that's in that capitalist world and getting that money, they are like that. But what LeBron James said and what Shannon Sharpe said, other than him point out the black player, all the women jealous. White, black, all them jealous. And this is typical female behavior. Or I'm going to finish my Angel Reese comment. Don't worry about it. I remember. This is typical female behavior. When they're angry and they're emotional, they will destroy everything. And when they calm down, they're not going to admit this. They're going to be like, damn, I fucked up. This is what they do. When they're in anger and they're in rage, when they're in anger and they're in rage, they just go crazy. They don't see nothing but red. And in the aftermath, you see them on TikTok crying and, I'm lonely and I destroyed my marriage and I did this and I made a mistake. Yeah. Well, back to my Angel Reese comment, it ain't fashionable to see an angry black woman with an attitude playing basketball. It's just not, even for the guys no more. Even when guys show attitude, even though a lot of them don't, they too busy painting their nails and wearing purses. Even when they show an attitude, they don't really take the guy with the attitude and the guy that get his hands dirty. No. They got the guy like Magic up there smiling 99.9% of the time. But don't nobody want to see no angry black woman playing basketball in white America. They don't want to see that. That's why Angel Reese ain't popular. Angry, bringing attitude. But when the guys do it, you ain't a guy. You don't have testicles, sister. Be cute. Be feminine. That's what guys want. They want feminine women. Even in a sport where you gotta be physical and tough, still be feminine. You see Magic still to this day, 90 years later. Smile, be a woman, be beautiful, be elegant. Like on Instagram, when you shake your ass, be something like that. Be nice and soft. Nobody want to see no angry 6'3" black woman just with an attitude and snaring. Nobody want to see that shit. Y'all think that shit cute in the community, but it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Just use Caitlin Clark and level up. That's my advice. Use her. Don't abuse her just yet. Destroy her later down the line. Use it. Use her and get the bag. Grow the bag where y'all make your own money. Then y'all get more pay. But you know what? This is typical human behavior. I don't want the bag unless it's the way I'm going to get the bag. You better take whatever God blessing you with. But, you know, Umar, let me end off this. Umar sit here and get on LeBron and Shannon and Sharpe, but he won't get on women. All this tripe shit that women do, he won't get on women. He won't get on his knees for marrying a white girl, right? He won't get on these women for their behavior. Oh, you black guys need to marry these sisters. Based on what? These sisters, a lot of these sisters ain't marriageable. If that's a word. They don't want us. They don't want productive black men. They don't. They tell us all the time. They want Pookie. They want Ray Ray. They want drug dealers. And that's fine. We making adjustments. Guys getting passports. Guys trying to find productive black women in other countries. Guys are still trying to believe in it, and they can change these Keishas over here and change their mindset. Hey, good luck with that. But guys are now starting to go outside the community. But then he keep getting at us. Tell them they need to change their behavior. Tell them they need to stop having babies with guys that they don't see futures with. But he won't do that because most of his monetization, most of his attention, most of his income come from women. Even when they was dogging him in the comment section, I forget what he said, he still was pandering to him. Get pulpit Umar up out of here. Get pulpit Umar out. Don't hold no black man accountable. Listen to me. Until you address your niece marrying that white dude, until you start holding women accountable. How about that? Hold women accountable for their actions. Hold women accountable for what they did wrong, and the babies they had out of wedlock, and their attitude, and them being too big, them not being feminine. Hold them accountable, Umar. You did enough holding black men accountable. You know? Hold them accountable. Don't sit here and hold us accountable. Keep holding us, and it's our fault, it's our fault, our fault, our fault, our fault, our fault. We got enough simps. Stop simping. He's simping on the internet, but he pimping women behind the scenes. When that lady came into that lecture he was giving, talking about they was together last night, he lied. Yeah, he was. He pandering to get panties and dollars, man. And that's, you see, just like Umar, how Umar had black men behind him, but then he like, okay, I got the brothers. Let me start pandering to the sisters. And he started pandering to the sisters. You know, he started pandering to the sisters. And a lot of brothers was like, I can't support that message, dog. I'm gone. That school ain't here. I'm gone. So he can miss me. I see his game. What Benny Siegel say, you can't go. He from Philly too. You know, Umar from Philly too. He said, I can go before your honor. He couldn't peep my game. I peep your game. And that's why a lot of brothers stopped going to church. A lot of these sisters, you know, they sat here, they listened to their bosses, little OT talk, they listen to their pastors, their therapists. They do everything they tell them to do, but as soon as you tell them to do something or suggest that they do something, they want to argue and be competitive and do the opposite. Nobody got time to be fighting the wheel. If I tell the wheel to go straight, the wheel should go straight. So a lot of these dudes really, man, nobody talking about this. A lot of these dudes is opted out of women in America. They don't want relationships. A lot of these young guys are choosing not to clap cheeks. They getting addicted to porn. And in a way, that's a good thing. You gotta worry about STIs, STDs, babies. You know, they don't want to procreate no more. That's the government's problem. That's why they bringing these immigrants in. So they created this problem. You see, Elon Musk gave the internet to that Amazon tribe or whatever, and all they people got hooked on porn. All the young men in their community got hooked on porn. Probably women too. So at the end of the day, this is what y'all wanted. Guys not approaching you no more. You know, and I'll tell you this before I get out here. I was at the gym, a girl kept staring. I ain't gonna lie, she was a nice sister, you know what I'm saying? Just her eyes kept coming. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, if I see her somewhere outside the gym, yeah. And then, right before I shot this video, I was eating my fucking elephant here. And I see a guy walk by or whatever. He got a baby. So I'm like, you know, he started waiting, looking behind. I guess he waiting on the two women behind him. So the other girl, I guess that's his whoever she is, his girl or wife. Like, I'm just finishing shit up and I'm chilling for a minute, about to shoot the video, brushing myself off. And she all in my face right in front of the dude. Like, she like literally in my car, like all like that, while she got her holding her toddler's hand and shit. And I'm just like, I see it too often where like it bothers me to like really want to be in another relationship. Like, it bothers me because I see the blatant disrespect that a lot of women, and not just black women, they don't respect their man. They don't respect their man. She disrespected that man right in front of him, bro. She disrespected that man right in his face. Like, and she ain't do it like, you know how women pride themselves on. I had a female friend, right? And you know, we ended up linking up, whatever. We met somewhere, right? And she ended up DMing me on social media, right? But I was like, I seen you looking at me, but I didn't. I was kicking the shit with her. She was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. She was like, no, you didn't see me looking at you. You would have came up to me and said, no, I really wouldn't have. But they pride themselves on, like, you know, looking at you and not getting caught. Like, if you a semi-attractive guy, go to the mall or something. Go looking decent. Go to the mall, walk through or be somewhere. You will catch. I seen girls catch their eyes, and I catch their eyes, and they snatch it back. But then you will confront them. You like, what's up? You know, whatever. And then you know, y'all get the number. You like, I see you looking at me. I want to look at you. They sit there and lie about something as petty as that. I done had women I done had sex with, and they be in the moment, and they say something in sex that's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. Like, you can have everything you want. I'll give you this, that, and the third, or, you know, I missed this, that, and the third, you know, and then you will bring it up to them after sex and shit in a joking manner. Oh, I ain't say that. They just be fucking lying, bro. They be fucking lying, dog. I'm telling you. But the way she disrespected that dude, bro, and he was an older dude too, and she might have been a little bit younger. And she looked like she just had that one small baby, had 2 kids. I like the way she disrespected him, man. She did like 2 or 3 times. Like, she did, like, he hit the corner and took the kid, I guess, to the ticket desk or whatever. And not this one little thing. That's another woman all in my car. Like, no, thank you. I don't, Keisha, no, thank you. You ain't my speed. I'm good. Ride your bike that way. Just all in my car. So I'm like, and then she hit the corner, and she went, I guess, I don't know, his mama, her sister, whatever. And she hit the corner, she all in again. I'm like, yeah, like, man, that's how, you know, these dudes will crash out and send you to the upper room. I just turn my head the other way, bro. It happens all the time, bro. And I ain't saying this shit as no braggadocious type shit, but the shit be happening too much for me. I just see that a lot of women don't respect their men. They don't. Crazy though, but hey, check out the Real 101 playlist. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Hit the link tree. Check me out on X, Instagram, Spotify. You like this talk? Check the Patreon. Free Game 89 out, man. Part of it. Check out the whole thing. Free for 7 days. See if you like what you like. And if you want to subscribe there, catch me on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal, Kick, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, the whole 9, bro. Appreciate y'all. Just hit the link tree. It'll take you there like the Staple Singers. Peace.